Hello, everyone. And it's so funny because we're never as exciting as that music.
Hi there.
I don't know how to be as exciting as that music. That music is great, though. But then there's that
Yes.
little stop. But it's
I like how it had that green. It matches our green at the bottom.
I do, and I like our Christmas lights.
hmm It
Mhm.
just to let everybody know, it is already December.
It is, believe it or not. Wow, here we are. Wasn't it just June? I
Yes.
swear we were just at Pride. I swear we were. I swear.
We
No.
hope everyone's doing well on this December 3rd, Friday.
Mhm.
I hope everybody had a good week, a good day at work. I know my day at work today was quite hectic, being the 3rd. So I'm very tired and very looking forward to a relaxing weekend. Um, if you are tuning in, I am Princess Mocha, and I'm joined with,
Kim Williams.
we're the Rainbow Support Group co founders, and we do these lives to kind of talk and break the ice.
Mhm.
So before we begin, we're going to go over our sponsors
Yeah.
and let a
Yeah, we
little bit
really
of you start tuning in because I see a few of you joining.
Yeah, we really do want to thank our sponsors for the last 2 years. We actually picked up these sponsors in 2020 and they helped us. So we gave them 2021 for free on all the marketing that we've done for them. They are wonderful organizations, though. We've got Out of Bounds out of Greenville,
Hi,
South
Dustin.
Carolina, which is our largest and last LGBT supply store in South Carolina. Please frequent them. You can find them on our business partners tab on our website at www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.com and www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.org. Also, we've got Amaryllis Mental Health out of Greer, South Carolina. They were founded by LGBT members, and it is for LGBT members. Now they take care of straight people we talk about and mental health. I mean, we don't discriminate against straight people, but the Rainbow wants people to know that if you use Amaryllis, you don't have to worry about your gender, your pronoun, what bathroom to use, any problems you're having in relation to LGBT, all the things that you're doing, they will understand from an LGBT perspective. So you don't need to be afraid. Like normally there's what bathroom are they going to make me use? Or are they going to use the wrong name? Or are they going to use the wrong gender pronoun? What are they going to do? At Amaryllis, you don't even have to think about it. Now, I also want to do a shout out for the Queer Wellness Center out of Greenville, which is attached to Amaryllis as well. So you can access Amaryllis through Greer. You can access Amaryllis through the Queer Wellness Center. And they talked to Mocha and I when we went to the opening. They're talking about opening up a branch in Spartanburg as well. So there will be much help for the LGBT available, and we're pretty excited about that. Our last one was Carolina Partners. It is a consulting firm for insurance. Their website is not up, but you can utilize the telephone number. And at the end of December, those sponsors will go away unless they decide to redo with us. So we do want to do a shout out for them all through December because we really, really are thankful to all the help that they've given us through 2020 and 2021.
Right. And we hope you continue to do so in the new year, which is
Correct.
quickly approaching.
Way too fast.
Does anybody else feel like time is just flying by?
Way. Like, I can't believe we're already in 2022. Like,
I know.
whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, stop. We're all still in the damn house.
Hi, Dustin. Hope you're having a good evening.
Yes.
Everyone else who's joining, hope you're doing well. If you're joining us for the first time, I hope you stay tuned. Even if you're doing something busy, we will leave these live streams on our website, our Facebook, our YouTube, and my Facebook. But if you like what you see, like, share, and comment. Make sure you comment with us. We like when you talk with us. Some things we might even ask you to give us topics to talk about.
Right.
Like tonight, I'm going to touch on a little bit of goal setting towards the end of the video, because we are approaching New Year's. Now, that's not the reason as to why I would want to set goals, but I think it's important to know how to set appropriate goals. So
Correct, because you don't
we're
want
gonna
to
talk
set
about that a
yourself
little
up
bit.
to fail.
Right. But first, we have a few things that are coming up. Remember, we start a lot of our operations, right after prod. And now's that time where we need you to come help us with these operations.
Right. This is where the together comes in.
Right.
Right. We started the fundraiser November 15th, and we're ending it December 10th at our next meeting, which will be 1 week. It does, Eric, amazingly so. We're asking everybody to donate as quickly as possible to either our Cash App or our PayPal account. We have decided to participate with Patio Furniture again this year for her holiday giving tree. And so far we have $130 raised. Our goal was 500 though. We do have a family of 3, 2 of which are teenagers, and they've also asked for, of course, the household products and things like that as well. So we are still trying to raise money. So anybody that can get anybody, your neighbors, your friends, anybody to participate, we really need to help these kids out. It sounds like the family would have a tough time if we don't help them. So we're going to do our best. So we're asking for everybody to donate all the way up until the 10th. On the 10th, when we do our live, we'll give an actual amount of what we've raised up to that point, but we only have 1 week left. So if you can share this with anybody, let them know, and then just contact us, and we would love for you to help.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Mom says she'll donate. And this is what we were reading off of.
Yes, this is what we're talking about. This is from Patio Furniture's 2021 Holiday Giving Tree, and that's our family down at the bottom. We have family number 11. We've got a teenage boy, a teenage girl, and a little boy, a little teenager. Yeah, a miniature teenager. No, a little kid, a little boy, and then the family. So we do have this. If you would prefer to let us know. Oh, sorry, I just got an emergency call. Okay.
14 years old, 13 years old, and 4 years old.
And 4 years old. Now, remember, you can give items if you would prefer to, but we need to know that because we're going to go shopping on the 12th. So we also need volunteers that would like to go shopping with us. It does turn out to be a fun little event when we do it together. And then we need to talk about wrapping them because unfortunately we found out that these need to be to Columbia by December 16th. And Thanksmas is not until the 19th. So we won't be able to wrap them at Thanksmas. We'll have to wrap them prior to delivering them to Columbia on the 16th. So looking for people to help shop, looking for people to help wrap, looking for people to drive to Columbia. What do you want? We need help. This is where together we can change the world.
My mom says she has a Paw Patrol toy for the little one.
Nice, Mom. You rock. Can you
Looks
believe
like,
the
the 4-year-old says they like the Paw Patrol. Okay.
Cool. If she knows what it is, we're good. Thanks, Mom. Yeah. No, some of this we don't know what it is. And a tablet. Wow. But Mama's going to contact Patio Furniture and find out if we can get a used tablet or video camera from like a pawn shop. We might be able to get a better quality one for the same price as buying a not so good one. But we're going to have Mocha check with Patio Furniture to see what stipulations they are. Like, I know that you always want new presents at Christmas. You do. But if you're really, really broke and you're really, really out there, you might really, really just be happy for getting something. So I don't know what Patio's view on that is. We normally take care of people that are really destitute. So they're so thankful for everything. The people that we're dealing with this time, I'm not sure of their situation. This is something at her end she's requested of us. So we actually don't know this family, which is what the Rainbow likes. We prefer that.
My mom says, what kind of tablet are they wanting?
See,
I'm
I don't
just
know, baby girl. What is it they're asking for? Are they asking for that thing like Mocha has?
like an iPad. I know.
We can't
I'm
do
not
that.
sure. It just says tablet. So
It
that,
just says tablet. And then the other one says video camera. But like Mocha said, most people use their phone. But if this kid's like in school and doing video stuff, they might be looking for an actual video camera.
right.
You know what I mean? Like
And then I like how they put family wish because even before we always do something for the family like as a whole that'll
right,
help them out with support.
right.
Especially last time I think we gave like extra hand sanitizer, toilet paper, household items that really they might not look like they help, but they actually do help in the long run.
And they do. And when you add up those items, when you say a case of toilet paper, paper towels, dish detergent, laundry soap, that adds up. You end up into $50, $60, $70. Okay, that's a lot for a family. So we always provide those things so that they, for at least a little while, won't have to worry about stuff like that. So yeah, toothpaste, toothbrushes, yeah, all the stuff you need that you don't have. Very important stuff. But yeah, so the 10th, we need the money by or donations by. Oh, I don't see them. Hang on. Oh, there's a problem. Remember, if there's anything really bad being said in the rooms, you will be deleted or blocked. Your call.
My mom says maybe a Amazon Fire tablet, and I have seen a lot of people like talk about these Amazon Fire tablets. So that's probably what they're talking about. How much is a Fire tablet? And the family's wish said, let's hit that back up.
Oh, wow.
It said family wish was glassware, silverware, Airwick plugins, household products, and then gift cards. My mom says an Amazon tablet's only like $50.
Okay.
I was expecting 200. See, it's definitely something doable for us, and this is a time where we want to provide as much as we can for those that are in more need. And especially times where these holidays, no matter what holiday you're celebrating, because we know that there are at least 20 different holidays celebrated between the middle of November all the way until January. But each holiday is supposed to bring you together, bring the love out, the positive energy, and we want to do that as well with each operation that we do. Now, we also need some volunteers. So, if you would like to help out, send us an email, let us know that you're interested, and then we can let you know exactly what kind of help we need, and from you, what kind of help you're willing to offer. Because like we've said, there's several different ways that you can help. You can donate money, you can donate your time, you can donate items, you can even share our post, you can just
Share the
talk about
post,
it.
right? Just talk about it. Like, but we don't have any money. I understand. I don't either. I donated my $10 though. I want you to know I did donate my $10. Tessa donated her $10. I ask everybody on the board to donate $10. It's not fair if we ask of other people, but we don't participate ourselves. So I know that I gave my 10. I would love to be able to give 100. I would love to be able to give 1,000, but I can't. I can only give 10. If I couldn't give 10, I would go out and find somebody to give my 10. Like, can you donate 10? Great. Okay, cool. Then I've covered my 10. That's what I'm asking everybody to do. It's so simple if you ask somebody, especially here at Christmas time. And remember, a lot of people aren't doing well. Okay. I just had a neighbor move out at 5 o'clock in the morning on the 1st. Apparently couldn't pay her rent and left before the office opened. Christmas is coming. I feel bad for that person. Okay. Like, where did you go? Did you have some place to go? I think that we should all donate, and we should care to donate, and we should care about other people. If you can. If you can't, like Mocha said, share this, tell people, say, hey, we're trying to raise money for this family of 3. Is there any way that you can help us? Now, we are not even halfway there, though. We only have $130. We need $500, okay, to get this family taken care of in the fashion that they've requested, that the organization has requested, not the family, that the organization has requested. So we need more participation. And that falls down on the rainbow. Okay, we're all members of the rainbow, and we should all care about other people, and we should care about doing things together. No, each of us cannot sponsor this whole family, but together we can. Mm-hmm. Together we can take care of this family really well. And then don't forget about Thanksmas coming up on the 19th. We need people to, tell me what you're bringing. Now I'm already getting a list of people. We got some mashed potatoes going. We got some stuff going. We got some Thanksmas food going. So yeah, food's coming. And I know we're getting the ham. And if I have to buy
I can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
I know, but if I have to buy my own pumpkin pie, I'm going to. One year they didn't bring a
remember,
pumpkin.
If you are watching this for the first time, and if we say something that is confusing or you want to know more about, you can also comment. Thanksmas was created to kind of combine Thanksgiving and Christmas, which are 2 holidays that are very popular over here in America, especially here in South Carolina. When we started this organization, we really found that a lot of LGBT members go through a lot during the holidays, whether it's not feeling included or not being able to be included, or it's just a negative environment. Well, we created this Thanksmas to let you come and experience the holidays with people who love you and love your authentic self. You can be you, and you're going to be loved either way. And you're going to have a lot of great food.
Yeah.
And
wow.
Normally we would be wrapping presents, not this time, but I would say the wrapping.
I gotta stop. I got something going on my phone, and it's making me crazy. Okay. The rainbow says that we're here for you, and we are, but we're humans too. Please know if you call the rainbow and we don't answer right away, talking about me and Mocha, okay, or Lee and Tessa, 4 people, okay, 4. We might be busy, and I do apologize. A week ago or so, I was sick for 2 weeks, nonstop. Couldn't get to the phone, couldn't do anything, okay? But what we're pointing out is that our group has 1,700 members on Facebook. If you're having a problem and you need somebody to talk to, call out on Facebook. Ask somebody to talk to you. Okay, I cannot guarantee you that Mocha and I will always be available to talk to you, and I do apologize for that. If I could stay up 24 hours and get a phone in each ear and type too, I would do that. But I'm a human, and I can't do that. Okay, there's no way. I have to sleep, and I'm terribly sorry that I was sick for 2 weeks. I thought I was going to die, literally thought I was going to die. So I'm sorry that I couldn't answer the phone.
I think it wasn't COVID, because it did sound like COVID.
It was awful. Oh my God, and I'm still so horrible. Like, I'm still not.
Is your taste coming back?
I never lost that.
Oh, good.
And never lost smell. The cat poop and I totally never lost the smell. I was hoping. Cat poop in a 2-bedroom, in a 1-bedroom house is horrible. No, I want everybody to get the help they need, and I want everybody to have connection. That's why we created the rainbow. If I just thought it was just me and Mocha, then I wouldn't need to have done the rainbow, because Mocha and I could have just talked to everybody. We made the Rainbow Support Group so that all of us have a huge group of people to talk to, so that we're not alone. That's what we've created. We didn't create I don't know how to explain it. I know that this person who's cussing me out on the phone, I understand that you felt like you were in a space, and I'm sorry. Also, we've also said that we are not therapists, lawyers, we're not that. Okay. So if you're in real crisis for PTSD or major depression or shit like that, you're going to have to go to Amaryllis or use these 1-800 numbers that we provide to you that provide therapists and stuff. Okay. We're not that. We only can talk to you until you get to people that are really smart. I'm actually a business major. I am not a shrink. Okay. Do I know that shrinks are needed and they're very important? I do. Do I understand the place support holds, though? Having a support group, having people to talk to is very important, but you can't just put it on one person. Okay. You have to understand that we're all in the COVID thing. We're all in isolation. We're all humans. Okay. I'm sorry if you felt that you did not get responded to in the fashion that you thought you should. We always say, if you're in crisis, call 911. Okay. We list all kinds of crisis numbers on our website and on our banners and on this so that you can get the help that you need. If you were really suicidal, I couldn't do anything for you but get you to help. Okay, know that. If you're PTSD and you're off the wall, we need to get you to somebody that can help you because I don't know all the things they know. I can talk to you if I'm available, okay, or if I'm awake. But then there's 1,700 people on our Facebook page you can access. And I want you to know that everybody's having a hard time. So you saying in the space of our rooms, our groups and our pages on Facebook, by you saying, I'm having a really bad day, you're also talking to other people that might be having a bad day. So I know it sounds selfish. You're saying you want somebody to pay attention to you, but in that, somebody else is listening as well. There's 1,700 people. Okay, they're getting these messages. Somebody might say, damn, that's exactly how I felt. That's what happened at our last live. Me and Mocha were talking about something and we thought it was no big deal at all. And 2 people came in and said, yeah, absolutely. That's exactly how I'm feeling. Well, the only reason why they did that is because we said how we were feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're feeling some sort of way and you're having some problem and you want support, the Rainbow Support Group was created for that. Please utilize all persons available to you. There's not just 4. There's 1,700 people. Talk to them. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And humans are very communicative like creatures. And that first message might be hard to send or that first post, but the more you start talking to more people, the easier it becomes. And baby steps are still steps.
Right.
It makes me very nervous meeting new people, but after you say the first hello and introductions, it's a breeze after that because it becomes so natural. I also believe that it is important for everyone to be able to communicate with various different points of views, because when you communicate what you're feeling and what's happening in your life, things can co-align with other people's. And it can also be different, and you can help each other grow from the experience that you're having, whether good or bad. I had a coworker who is used to live with people in our house, and so she would be able to go home and talk about her day. And now there's nobody. Now she lives alone, and she's having a very tough time adapting to that, because she used to be able to express her feelings and vent in ways that she can't now, as I guess more efficiently in person versus text. Because obviously when you're in person, you can feel the vibe, you can feel the tone, and things can be very misconstrued over text messages because you can't do that.
Right. And text messages, I've noticed, even like me, I didn't realize how much inflection I have in my voice. And
Mhm.
so when I'm texting, they don't hear me talking. So sometimes I sound like a pure bitch, man.
Well,
And
it
I'm
could be
like,
like if you
whoa.
send me a text message, it's automatically gonna get filtered with those undertones of whatever I'm going through. Because I'm gonna
Right,
interpret it in a way. If I'm having a bad day and you say something that could be interpreted as a negative, I'm going to interpret it that way.
right,
Um,
right.
Whereas it
And
could
it
be
is,
something
it's
that you meant to
perception.
say something very happy or proactive, and I wasn't able to hear that. And so it
Right.
was miscommunicated.
Right. Right. And I say that that's why I've gone to that new cheater thing. Plus I have terrible eyes, but is it the voice thing. I voice text now a lot because I want them to hear me. Okay, because like I might be saying something serious, but I'm not mad. But I don't want them to by if I was to type it and just leave it that and send it, like Mocha said, if they're in a bad mood, they're going to catch it wrong. But even if they weren't, they might have read it as a very aggressive
Hmm.
way. And I just wanted them. So I'll go in and voice it and say so they can hear my voice of, I need this done when you guys have time. Just get back with me. Okay. That way they know I'm not yelling. I'm not being mean, but I find that a lot. And we are all in a weird place. And I'm personally going through something with my family. And what I find is that isolation is not good. Okay. And letting things bounce around in your head when you don't have anybody to bounce it off of is not good.
Hmm.
I think that we do need to remember, like Mocha said, we are creatures together, humans, all through humanity. We've been together. We were together in the caves. We were together wherever. We've always been together. This apart stuff, yeah, we're handling it. Yes, we're paying our bills. Yes, we've got jobs, blah, blah, blah. But we're all alone most of the time. And it's
Right.
getting very hard on everyone.
I was watching the news the other day, and they said this year has been the most dangerous year. And I believe that because everybody is very tense, very
Way, way.
going through everything. I think everybody is being tested in ways that we never thought of before. We are being challenged to see how we are going to adapt to what's coming. And like I've said before, certain tests will be thrown back at you if you don't learn how to pass it and how to come at peace with some of the obstacles that lay on your path. Um,
Right.
I can't wait to see what next year brings.
Oh,
Because in my head, if we are having a bad year, I feel like kind of like the underdogs, the only way you can go is up. And a lot of people agree that what we have gone through have made us stronger, has made us more equipped to handle more challenging things. Um, they're only going to get harder though,
kind of,
so
but a
brace
lot of
yourselves.
people are overwhelmed. Right, right. A lot of people are just overwhelmed and overdone. Like me. I mean, yeah, we're handling it, but I'm really lonely. Like you said last time. Like lonely is the thing. We used to be so busy, Mocha.
I know.
Like I don't remember eating so many meals alone. I always ate with other people. I really like eating with other people. I don't know why that is a thing, but that's a thing. I miss that. I miss going out to eat. Like we used to go to the club and everybody would think the club was the highlight of the evening. No, it was going to see Cadillac at the Waffle House and eating together. And we always brought people to where we had to have a chair at the end of the table. It was a thing. I miss that.
Austin, Austin, I do have to apologize. I see you on my other page. Let's see. Austin says, and I can't put your comments up.
Look, and mine won't even.
Kim is only one person. Mocha is only one person. By the way, Mocha, you look so good with your hair like that. Thank you. I can grow. I can grow a beard very fast, y'all. Do not underestimate me. It is so. It's a
Thank you,
lot though.
Dre. Good job,
It's a
buddy.
lot. Austin also says therapy is a huge help if you find a good therapist. There are resources out there too, tons of them. My mom says, "Gotta run, sweetheart. I love you. I love you too, mom."
Bye, Mom.
And Eric says, "I want mac and cheese."
Yes, Dustin. Not Dustin. Zachary always brings mac and cheese.
Hey, Tessa.
Hi, Tessa. Oh, I miss Tessa. Oh my God. I miss you, Tessa, very so much. She's in Ohio. She's moving the rainbow and expanding it into Ohio.
Oh, Austin says my head hair. Oh, honey, my head hair is a mess right now.
I like her face hair.
I have two cowlicks. I went to Great Clips the last time. They messed my hair up. Didn't even finish. Like it looks like they gave up halfway through. And I'm not even gonna point it out because then y'all will notice. But yes, this whole side, I feel like they cut it and then they just kind of stopped halfway through.
Oh.
So yeah.
You need to go to Chief.
Chief always be too busy.
Nah, not for you. All you gotta do is call him and tell him, and he'll tell you when to come. Dole comes all the way from Atlanta to get his hair done up here. Chief is the bomb.
I have a tax question, Mocha. Hopefully you'll be able to answer. Okay, yeah, message me. I will try my best because taxes is something I have just recently picked up.
Right. I love all that stuff. Okay, we talked about Thanksmas. We talked about, and which will be at Paris Mountain in Greenville on December 19th. We're thinking 3 p.m. until they kick us out. We will have a fireplace. We will be warm. We will have many tables. We can separate. We'll have a grill if you want to grill a hamburger or whatever. We are going to bring the ham and the bread and all the plates and napkins and cups and drinks and everything. So you don't have to bring anything now. If you want to bring an adult beverage, you'll need to do that on your own. Okay. And I would probably bring it in, a plastic cup or whatever, because it is a state park. I don't know. Are you allowed to drink at a state park? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know this.
But
oh, yes, wow, Tessa. Yeah, message her later on that one. Wow, don't put that one up there, Mocha. That's personal. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, private message for that one, Tessa.
All right, so we have about 5 minutes. So I have a list, and I'm going to go over the list and kind of briefly talk about it. But over the next few lives, we're going to go over these 20 tips.
Okay.
We'll probably tackle just a few at a time, but I'm going to go ahead and read them all out so you kind of know what kind of goals I'm talking about. And some you have heard us say over and over if you've been with us for a while. But number 1, improve your growth mindset. I cannot tell you how big that is. Number 2, be more proactive, which we started with when we first started teaching character development skills. Number 1 of the 7 habits was be proactive. Number 3, learn how to understand yourself. Be persistent despite obstacles. Number 4, obstacles. You've heard us talk about that. Learn to accept your limits. And that's going to be a very big one for a lot of us because we only see ourselves so perfect and we need to achieve the highest goal possible. But you need to learn your limits because, like we talked about, you don't want to set yourself up for failure because then you're going to be discouraged to continue improving yourself.
Well, as a preschool teacher, I always said that, and as a tutor, success breeds success, failure breeds failure. You don't want to set yourself up to fail because then you feel shitty and then you just continue to fail. You want to make sure that there's some positive reinforcement in there, which will keep you to keep going.
You kind of have to learn yourself so you can learn how to coach yourself through the obstacles that get thrown at you. Learn how to make effective decisions. Keyword on effective. Practice gratitude. Sounds like a simple one, but if you really talk about it, you don't practice gratitude because you don't really think about it. It either comes or it comes natural or you have to motivate yourself to do it. Stay open-minded to new opportunities. Open-minded is going to go with that improve your growth mindset. Stay open-minded to new opportunities. Don't shut down any new opportunity just because it scares you or makes you nervous. Learn something new. I think everybody should learn something new every day. Mm-hmm. That way you grow every day. You're better than the person you were before because now you know more. Mm-hmm. Live according to your values. You know that gut feeling we talk about? That is kind of like a spidey sense for your core values. Your gut's going to tell you when something's off track. Um, and you need to live according to it. You don't want to, if you have that gut feeling and you don't act on it, you regret yourself after not, because you like your gut told you something was wrong and you still did it anyway.
Right. Right. But remember, we learn from failures too. So don't stop yourself.
Oh
Like
yes.
I watched a movie the other day. I know we're gonna go over, but I need to tell you this. I watched a movie on Netflix. Y'all need to watch it. It's called 14 Peaks. This guy, amazing. Okay, whatever. In 6 months, he climbed to the top of all 14 of the highest peaks over 8,000 feet.
I saw that.
Oh my God, was he not a hero? Whatever, badass. Who are you? And by the way, while he was climbing up a mountain that he did in like a day that people would do in like 4 or 5 days, he was also rescuing people on the way down. Like he would find people, and one guy died on him, and it was terrible for him. But he not only was worried about his team, but he was an amazing guy. But in there, his whole focus was, don't let anything stop you from doing something. Okay, because then you're going to regret it. So try, give your best, do your best, do your most, do what you want to do. Go out there, positive, go do it. And then if you fail, it wasn't for you.
And then you did learn something from it.
Absolutely. But don't stop yourself from trying because you might fail. Of course, you might fail. We might fail going to the bathroom. You might fail going to the car. Okay. Failure is going to happen. Okay. But don't let that stop you from trying.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Okay. That's all I have to say about 14 Peaks. But y'all need to watch that movie because it's amazing. It's not a movie, it's a documentary because I don't want a movie.
Let's see. Learn healthy ways to cope with stress, like yoga, meditation, recreate your work-life balance. That's a difficult one that we'll talk about for sure, because work-life and work and then life as two separate things, not work-life.
Right.
Because that's what I feel like. My life is just work. Like now, it's balancing the two.
Right.
Start good habits. Like we said, good habits are easier to do once you start them, but the same
Wait,
thing
I
for
want to
bad
go
habits.
back to that other one about work-life balance because it just popped into my head. Also, all of y'all working from home, you need to remember that that's a tough part for you to separate work from home when your work is in your living room. Okay. I really feel bad for those people working from home. I know it's convenient as hell and whatever, but you're isolated, which is terrible. And you don't have any feedback or, other employees around you. But I also think that trying to separate your work from your life would be difficult being from home because it's always there. It's not like you drive away from your job and you go home. You're there. That's your job. You're at home. So everybody try to separate your work from your life and make sure that you do turn your computer off and you leave that room or whatever. Just saying.
Yeah, because you do, like we could talk about that like from the before COVID of how important it is to not be work 24/7 because you got to have some time to experience life itself. But we could also take it further like you did and the difference between working at home and then working with other people.
Right.
Number 13, start good habits. Number 14, leaving behind expectations. And that's like consider leaving behind some expectations because some, like we talked about, you might have already set yourself up for failure and we might need you to reevaluate your path to get there. Number 15, like we just said, learn from failure. See how some of them kind of go together. And so we'll tackle off like these three all at one live, and then that way it's a big chunk. Eliminate bad habits, improve your communication skills. That's a big one. Like we talked about how when someone asks you if you're okay, and you say, yes, I'm fine, when you're really not, that's not a great communication skill. But we'll dive deep into that for sure. That could be a whole segment all on its own, is just communication. Avoid negativity in the workplace. We can even expand that out as just avoid negativity.
Right. Period.
Point
blank. There you go. That's me. You're not going to do it.
Now, this next one is interesting because of my job working in finance and collecting. It says improve your financial management skills. I see a lot of people that come in that have very, 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 very poor financial management skills just because they don't know about how credit works or about how taxes work, because they've never been taught. School, they don't really teach you enough about credit and taxes and stuff that you need as soon as you get out of high school.
No, they don't teach anything you need. No, that's true. They don't.
Like your credit score, like I did not learn about credit score until I messed mine up years ago. And then you learn from your failures. Right. And then now we are built and we're heading in the right direction.
Right.
Same thing. Improve your financial management skills.
Right.
Now, the last one is big because it wants you to develop time management skills. That's one that you can add to your life, your daily life, your work life, your school life. Time management skill is going to help you achieve the task instead of feeling like, oh, I didn't get to that paper today, I'm going to have to redo it. Learning time management skill is, okay, I'm going to have time to do it between this time and this time, and I can knock that paper out between 10 and 12. Set time to where you can get the goals that you have set accomplished, or at least started on, so at the end of the day you don't feel so defeated, because you will end that day thinking defeated, and then you'll just pile on the challenges of the next day and still have a negative. It's like what is it, an avalanche. It starts as a snowball, and the more you let slide, it's going to get bigger and bigger and then crush you in the end.
And crush you and kill you and go. Yes. And I talked to somebody the other day. It was funny. They're in the middle of a horrible financial thing. And I said, okay, let's take care of this part. Let's take care of this part. But let me tell you, you got to do something about where you're at, because if you lose what you got left, it's going to be hell getting back there. So right now you need to start clawing. Okay. It's not time to sit back and say, oh, well, okay, you got to look at what's coming. I mean, for real. And we've done good. All y'all that are still above water after 2020 and 2021, and you're still above water, keep going. Okay, it is tough. And remember, things are going to start getting more expensive. Things are, just budget, think ahead, go slow, do what you're supposed to. It's going to be okay. It's tough, but we're going to be okay. Huh, Bob? We'll be okay.
And now remember, this is our email. If you have anything you'd like to talk about or let us know about some of the operations that's coming up, the next live that you'll see us virtually will be December the 10th.
Correct.
And that's also the deadline for Operation Santa Sleigh.
Correct.
Because then we'll be going shopping on the 12th. But then virtually, again, you'll see us the following Tuesday for WebEx.
Right.
I want a lot of you to come to that. If you can and you have that Tuesday off or available from around, it's either going to be from 7 to 8 or 8 to 9. I'm hoping 8 to 9. We'll send you a link in your email. Send us one knowing you're interested, and we'll send you an invite. That's where we have like a big giant Zoom meeting, and we all get to talk about our feelings, what's going on, and we get to share thoughts with not just me and Kim. It's going to be me, Kim, and then all of you. We really like those because it kind of goes back to our old physical meetings when we could connect in physical, like in person. It's very important. Hi, Bob.
I know he has to be there. I'm sorry,
but
Bob
yes,
doesn't know how to be
concludes our live for Friday. I hope you all have a wonderful, great evening and a safe weekend. Don't party too hard. No. And if you do something new, name it after me.
Yeah. What? Look, Bob, I don't need you on there.
All right, we'll see you on the 10.
All right, bye, you guys.
Bye.